Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Pauline Verzosa. President Bongbong Marcos challenges Chinese Prime Minister Li Qiang over Beijing's intimidation. On day 2 of the ASEAN summit in Laos, Marcos said it is regrettable that the situation in the South China Sea remains tense and unchanged. He added that parties must be earnestly open to seriously managing differences. Marcos also lamented that a concept as basic as self-restraint in disputed waters was not even something shared by everyone. Security analyst Chester Cabalza said it was right and about time for the chief executive to issue such statements against Beijing.
I think he is braver enough now to send such statements like that because he has experienced it under his administration.
A Chinese TV report has accused Filipinos of harassing Chinese fishermen in Scarborough Shoal. The Philippine government quickly denied this claim. Brian Castillo with that report.
In a report on CGTN, a Chinese government-run news channel, Chinese fishermen claimed that they were harassed by Filipino fishermen in Scarborough Shoal, or what China refers to as Wangyan Island. One Chinese fisherman also claimed that Filipinos use poison to catch fish in the shoal, and that this method has led to dwindling fish populations in the area.
都在插的不没有好的，他们以前的打鱼啊，很多其实都来的这个虎口这里毒鱼啊，放毒的、投毒的，是这样的。
菲律宾人吗？
是菲律宾人了吗？
Another interviewed Chinese fisherman claimed that Filipinos use electric fishing nets. This type of fishing kills everything the net touches.
因为他过来了，都是用那些电网啊，毒害那些鱼啊，和以前差很多了。他搞到那个生态啊，这鱼的生态变化很大。
The report also insists that it is the Philippines and not China that instigates or provokes maritime incidents in the West Philippine Sea.
我们出海的每个航客，他们基本上都会过来一些侵扰啊。
For the most part, the Philippine Navy dismissed the report, saying it's all part of deceptive messaging to portray Filipinos as violators of international law. The Navy went on to say that all actions by the Philippines in the West Philippine Sea are always within the bounds of domestic and international law, unlike China, which continues to shadow, harass and ram, and water cannon Philippine ships inside the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone. Fishers Group Pamalakaya also angrily rejected the CGTN report.
Walang batayan at naglulubid ng kasinungalingan. Walang kapasidad ang mga mahingisdang Pilipino na gawin sa mga Chinese fishermen yung paratang nila. Ang konklusyon ko dito sa payag ng isang opisyal ng Chinese Coast Guard ay para baliktarin yung ginagawa nila sa mga Filipino fishermen.
To date, Chinese vessels continue to swarm various features within the Philippines EEZ. In Pag-asa Island, 22 Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels were spotted anchored near the island, against one Philippine ship. A number of Chinese vessels have also been spotted anchored at Sabina Shoal. For News 5, Brian Castillo, we are One News.
The alleged POGO big boss of Lucky South 99 was arrested in Laguna last night. Authorities nabbed 35-year-old Chinese national Yu Dong at a residential subdivision. They also arrested 12 Chinese nationals and 9 drivers and personal assistants. The Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission, or PAOC, previously targeted him during their raid of Lucky South 99 in Porac, Pampanga back in June. Now, Yu Dong denied the accusations against him and insisted the authorities got the wrong person. He and his companions are currently under PAOC's custody in Pasay. Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. In the Philippine Star, an SWS survey shows that 6 in every 10 Filipinos rated their families as poor in the third quarter of 2024. This is the highest in more than 16 years, matching the 59% obtained in June 2008 during the Arroyo administration. And in business world, the Philippines' trade gap widened year-on-year in August. The Philippine Statistics Authority says trade in goods balance stood at a $4.4 billion deficit in August. That's 6.6% bigger than the $4.1 billion gap in the same month last year. Meralco customers may expect lower electricity rates this month. The company says this is primarily driven by lower wholesale electricity spot market charges as prices went down due to reduced demand brought about by cooler temperatures. Last month, power rates increased for around an additional 31 pesos in the bill of a typical household. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia says that the issue regarding Pastor Apollo Kibuloy's candidacy does not constitute material misrepresentation. This comes after a supposed faction of his listed party disowned him. Let's watch this.
Some of the filings are also quite controversial among them. Let me start off with this na. Yung kay Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, kung saan sinabi niya siya ay ang partido daw niya is WPP, hindi Witness Protection Program, kundi Workers' Presence Party, which is being denied by the WPP.
By the party.
Oo. I'm wondering, sir, I know that there's been talk na baka mag-independent lang siya, pero the fact that he filed his official COC as supposedly endorsed by the WPP, is that also not the material misrepresentation?
Sabi po ng Supreme Court, Sir Ed, Ma'am Ami, Sir Ronald, sa kaso po ng Salcedo II versus the Commission on Elections and Salcedo, ang dapat daw po pagka pumapasok yung tinatawag na material misrepresentation, it should refer to the qualification to the office, age, citizenship, residency, registration bilang botante, at literacy, able to read and write. And may dinagdag po na sa isang kaso, sa kaso po ng Talaga versus COMELEC, 3 consecutive term limitation.
Okay.
Pagka daw po outside ng mga bagay na ito, papasok siyang misrepresentation, pero hindi po siya magko-constitute ng tinatawag na material misrepresentation that may cause the cancellation of the candidacy or denial of due course of candidacy. So, isa pong bagay yan. Number 2 po, ayaw ko po munang sagutin kasi yung bagay na yan ba ay misrepresentation, may material ba? Although na may binanggit na po ako, sapagkat may posibilidad po kasi, Sir Ed, Ma'am Ami, Sir Ronald, na anytime may magpa-file ng kaso to question sino ba talaga ang tunay na may-ari ng partido. Talaga bang yung issue ng ay lehitimo at otorisado na ng partido na sila mismo ang dapat lang pumirma ng Certificate of Nomination and Acceptance.
So ayaw niyong pangunahan. Ayaw niyong pangunahan.
Dalawang grupo po.
Yeah.
Opo, Sir Ronald, dalawang grupo ang nagsasabing sila ang may-ari nitong WPP.
Chairman, sino yon? Sino yung dalawang yan? Kasi yung isa, alam namin, si Sonny Matula. Ang nagsalita. In fact, sabi nila, magpa-file sila ng complaint. They will take legal action against the unauthorized Senate nomination daw of Pastor Kibuloy. Sino yung isang grupo?
Yung grupo po na ang pinangungunahan ng isang Mark Tolentino po na nag-file din sa amin ng list of authorized authority. At nung makita po namin, sa harapan ng mga kasama natin sa media, yung mismong kona na na-issue po kay Pastor Apollo Kibuloy ay pirmado po ito ni Mr. Tolentino. And therefore, yan po yung kabilang grupo doon sa dalawang binabanggit ko na nagsasabing sila may-ari ng WPP.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.